U.S. and Canada, as they say. I don't know who's saying it, don't know why they're saying it, but dollars to donuts, and let's hope Adriana brought the donuts. We will get it going. I don't know what that means, but it happens from time to time here. I say things I don't have a clue what they mean. Chris Ortiz, the fantastic Chris Ortiz, might be on his way to the great salt city of Hutchinson. He may be bringing with him a perv magnet, which last week we had this chick. I don't even know who she was. She was just some random woman who just showed up with Chris Ortiz. And apparently she was a model of some sort. And she's kind of, and I nicknamed her Perv Magnet because because there was all these guys in the room looking at her.
Gordi
like,
buena.
she attracts the pervs. She's a Perv Magnet.
Gordi buena.
Shotguns.
Mamacita.
Mamacita. That's right.
Estás caliente.
The only reference that I have to Mamacita is when Eddie Guerrero called China Mamacita in the early 90s in WWE. That is his Mamacita, as they say. What the hell is this? Somebody named Paco Bell liked one of my photos on Facebook. Who is Paco Bell? I don't know who that guy is. I don't know who that guy is.
Quiero Taco Bell.
Now, this song, was this The Last Tear I Cried, was that written for a specific person, or what was it just written as the hell of it?
Well, you know.
Well.
All of my songs just for the hell of it. I mean, just say it, okay? But yeah, I mean, that song is just in general speaking of men in general, or relationships that are in general. Sometimes you want to hold on to it, and it's time to just be the last tear you cry over it. Move on. Get over it, you know? It's not easy, but sometimes you just gotta do that. So quit crying over them. If they ain't worth being in your life, they ain't worth crying over.
Now, this CD, where was this recorded? How was this put together? All that various fun stuff.
Well, we had quite a process. We actually spent 3 years cutting that album. It got pretty frustrating at times. We started working with it in the Kansas City area, and then we ended up working with it here in Hutch a little bit, and we finally finished it in Tlaxcala, Mexico. In a wonderful
God, how did you get all the way to Mexico, and why did you go all the way to Mexico to do it?
Well, they give you these things called passports.
Yes.
Because
Okay,
it's
and then
great.
you get on this thing
It's
called
great.
a plane, like a big metal bird, and you fly.
Ah, ha, 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 ha.
One of the things about that is,
It is a circus here, you are right.
yes, is that there was a volcano erupting while I was cutting the album, and so, you know, that's kind of was intimidating for a little small town Kansas girl. As I was looking out the studio window, there's a volcano going off.
Creak,
What?
creak, 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 creak.
You're not catching that?
You had a volcano going off just while you were
Yeah.
hanging out in Mexico?
The Popocatépetl.
What was that one called?
Popocatépetl.
Didn't it come out of like its sleep too? Hadn't it been sleeping? It was rested.
Somebody woke
No,
up
I mean,
and was
that
seeping.
volcano has been erupting since
It was seeping,
several-
Yeah,
as they
that's-
say.
it
10
was
years
kinda
ago.
creepy. And then there was also an earthquake while I was in Mexico this last time.
We like to say welcome to the gringos.
Yeah, let it gringo.
Now,
I'm just kidding.
what other fun activities did you do when you were in Mexico recording this? How long were you guys
Eat
down there?
elotes.
What,
Elotes.
17 days the last time?
Yep.
And really, we didn't have any fun that time. It was all about business. We did a lot of traveling.
It's all about the face.
Yeah,
about
we
the
did a
face.
lot of, I went and met with a clothing sponsor. And
Wow.
we did a lot of different things while we were there. And so, the next time we go, though, I think we're going to to try and hit Cancun before we cut the album. That would be an awesome little hiatus, and you know, get y'all relaxed and ready to kick it. You know, hardcore in the studio. So hopefully we can get that pulled off.
Now, we were talking before we got back on the air about guys walking around. You brought up the fact that Tony Little Adriana, you brought up that he looks like Johnny Bravo. Tony Little.
He looks like the guy that goes in front of the mirror like, hey, that's the king.
And so I was thinking about the guy at Smedley's bar who has been nicknamed Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, I'm not sure I know which one that is.
He works in the evening. He sometimes checks IDs at the door. He walks around. He's kind of a tall character, and he walks around in these like really tight muscle shirts, or what he thinks are muscle shirts, and he does this whole gimmick.
They like to emphasize that, by the way. I mean, they can get a t-shirt of their size, like large or extra large. No, they go for the junior extra small.
Exactly.
Where you can see the muscles like, look.
And then when they smile, their tooth actually glistens, just like Johnny Bravo's. It's like, ting.
But that's the catch. I mean, seriously. They buy the clothes and juniors.
Now, let's do this. Actually, we're going to do this. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will play a couple more tracks. I know that you guys have some top secret things that you have